Hi, Abraham. My question, I think I believe this, but I want to have it elaborated. When we dream, does our spirit leave our body, and do we actually go to the places that we are dreaming about?
Well,
like when we're flying?
when you slumber, your consciousness withdraws from this perspective. You are no longer translating from this perspective, and your consciousness literally reemerges with your broader perspective. And from that broader perspective, the things that you've been asking, the things that you've been wanting to know, are then answered to you from that broader perspective. And the thing about the dream state is that in your interpretation during a dream state, you are in a place of allowing the message to be translated more clearly than you would in your physical state, where you would be more resistant to receiving. In other words, let us begin in a clearer way. Every time you desire anything, every time you ask, it is given. But the big question is, am I in my asking in a vibrational place where I can allow the answer that I am asking for? And the answer to that is usually not, because contrast has produced the asking, and the answer is coming, but you're still vibrating here in the contrast, so you're not a vibrational match to the answer that you're looking for. So as a result of that, the answers to most of the questions that most of you have been asking comes at a time when you're no longer asking. And so often, even though you're getting the answer, you don't make the correlation. You don't realize that it's something that you were asking for. Haven't you ever received something, and it seemed like it came out of the blue, and sometime later, as it was unfolding, you remembered, oh yeah, I've been asking for that? We were encouraging a game a few years ago where you take a box and call it your creation box, and you tear out pages of magazines or write little notes to yourself or little tidbits of things that you want, anything that you think you might want, and you reflect on it and put it in your creation box with the attitude, whatever I put in this box is. And we had such a good time watching so many people playing with this, because often they would fill their box, it would end up in the bottom of a closet somewhere, they would forget all about it, and a year or two or three later, they would find it only to discover that sometimes everything that was in that box had come to be, but they had not made the association as it was coming, because they asked it such a long time ago. So what happens is, everything that you ask for will always come to you, and the receiving of it, the timing of it, how long it takes for it to come, only is about how long it takes for you to no longer offer the vibration that isn't letting it in. And so in your dream state, what happens, as you withdraw your consciousness from here, your inner being is giving you answers to things that you have been asking. And as you are receiving or interpreting in your dream state, you are less resistant, and so the fuller, more accurate description. That's why, as we said to our friend, your dreams are reflecting how you feel, and she's saying, no, 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 I don't feel that confused. And we say, yes, she does. No, 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 I don't feel that confused. We say, yes, she does.